Alright, so I should be good.
In this video, I'll show you.
Alright, so I guess Alright, so guess I'm gonna get into this right now. Alright, so just keep in mind I won't be able to see all the chats right now because I'm working with one monitor, which is my flat screen. So until I get a second monitor, that's what I'm going to work with. So because there's no one here, I might as well go ahead and kind of explain what I'm doing. But first I gotta go into creative mode to do this. Alright, so I made if I can get to where I'm supposed to go. I made a few years ago this heart for Aaron Sky for Valentine's Day. And even though it's kind of like a rough part right now in the relationship, I still love her, and part of that has to do with the pandemic, but we won't get much into that. But I thought this flat heart wasn't enough, even though she loves it. So I decided to make use of it by expanding it into a house, no less. And I've got pretty carried away with it. I originally did it from here, but then I decided to go to here. And now you can see this, like, I covered this all up in emerald and some pretty fancy window works. Though probably a bit too weird. And there was a lot of like mountains and hills here, but I've used TNT and such to get rid of a lot of those that are in the way, and as a result it caused a lot of big holes, like bigger than I wanted it to. And it's getting dark. There we go. Okay. And I had to patch up, like, pretty much fill the bottom up with, like, cobblestone. And then, like, as you can see here, I won't fill this up because this is a cave. And I pretty much cover this up with, like, grass. If I can find where it is. Yeah, this. And, while I was, building this, I noticed that, like, it gets, like, darker as it, like, goes up with shades. Thus, I'm probably have to put in some like street lights here or something. I just wish there was more viable lighting options for Minecraft. Right now there's like torches, kind of lamps and glowstones, and like a beacon, which doesn't really help much. And the reason why I had this like glowstone here, there's a whole layer inside that I want to show you. I thought I could illuminate the lettering out here, but as I found out, wool is a opaque object, thus light won't go through it. And because I have yet to find a mod where I could use some sort of big ass spotlight to light this up at nighttime, I'm just going to have to leave it as is. I'm not sure how I want to light it up, and I really don't want to go through the trouble of like replacing it all with glass. And I don't know, I probably will have to come to something like that soon, because as I found out, wool is flammable. And as you can see here, this is what I used. Yeah, that's what I used to build this whole heart. So if I lit this on fire, which I really don't want to, I'm not a terrible person, then a lot of this would just be burnt. So, but on the plus side, I found pink concrete, which is, if I could show you an example, is not flammable. Okay, so let me put in a comparison here. We have pink wool and pink concrete. I also have pink concrete powder, but I doubt that holds up well. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's spreading. Yeah, that pink wool went away. Although this survived. So is this. Oh my god, it's spreading. Stop spreading, for God's sakes. Yeah, that survived. So did this. Alright, enough. So yeah, these two survived. Though I don't know if pink concrete would be able to survive a blast like a creeper. But the thing is, I'm not sure if I want to waste a lot of time to replace all this with this. I mean, it can be done. I have this heart pretty much assembled. But on the plus side, if I replace all the pink concrete, I wouldn't have to worry about lightning striking it, and it wouldn't catch fire. So I wouldn't have to replace it so much. But I don't know. I've put so much effort into this that not only would I have to redo the inside, but I would have to do the outside as well. Maybe, yeah, I would have to redo the outside. And is this yeah, that's a purple wool. I don't know if there's a purple wool to be found. Let me see about purple. Not wool, something else. Purple. Not purple wool. Concrete. Yeah, there's purple concrete. So, what about green? It's green concrete, though I don't like the color. Well, at least I don't like the shade of color it is. I could use green concrete powder, but I was expecting a light green. Because that's what I wrote Aaron's name with. In lime green. So, yeah. I'm debating my options here. And because I have a lot of space in here to work with, I could pretty much build what I want in here. I might think about putting some sort of waterfall in the middle, but I don't know. I know I'm going to make some sort of like a dining room with this room here. Why is there such ominous noise? Let's see, I thought at first, like, after finishing this up, I thought it was pretty small inside, but going through this, I'm thinking, yeah, there could be a lot of potential for such a structure. This is what happens when love and addiction comes into play with Minecraft. And I decided to open up the tops here. I put cyan glass here, though I might replace that with a different color. And I gotta do something about like lighting here, because I want to light this up, but not with a lot of torches. That would just be pretty archaic. And right now, the reason I have a lot of torches around here is because if I didn't, there would be a lot of dark spots here. I mean, like a huge blanket of such, like this are spawning. And as a result, because of these dark spots, enemies would be able to spawn. Most of the time, zombies, some skeletons, some creepers. A few times, some spiders. A few times I found like 2 or 3 occasions I found an Enderman in here. Though I don't think I need to torch all of them. So I've been clearing a lot of this. And oh, you might be wondering what this TNT is for. Well, I decided that I'm going to clear this area, which is pretty ambitious, all the way to here, where this jack-o'-lantern is, and where this chicken is at. Though I think this chicken might die soon. Because I want to make this kind of like a utopia expanded. So before I do, let me see what's going on with the stream. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying so far what I've been showing off. It's, I don't know, I get pretty distracted by everything. So in a moment you're gonna see some explosions, because I've been getting a bit too carried away with that as well. So I guess we're going to do this and hope for the best. And I hope I don't have to repair too much damage, because I don't want to be filling the bottom of this layer here any more than I have to. And I have made a lot of progress on that front. So I could clear all this out first, but I really want to see this go off. I want to see what kind of results we're going to get. So here goes. Oh god, please don't let this. Oh, here we go. It's lagging because there's so much damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, there goes that. Oh well. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Well, that didn't do as much as I thought it would, but it did quite a ton of damage. Oh, and there's this TNT. Let me go into daytime. And we damaged this. And on the plus side of clearing all this out, now this house that I built over here isn't an isolated house anymore. It'll be part of like some sort of village or something. So I want to see how much damage it did to the bottom, because I really don't want to be repairing too much. I don't think they repair too much on the level I want to get to. Though I will put more TNT in here to clear this out of the way. This mountain has to go down. And it's getting dark. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright. Did that open up a cave? No. No, it didn't. It did not at all. So let's do it again. I hear dirt. Or that might be... Is it raining again? Take cover. Yeah, it's raining. Hey, there's the outside. So how far into this are we? We're kind of getting close to where we need to be. I gotta put more TNT here. because I need space to clear. I'll probably leave this alone for now. This spot. This is gonna take quite a long time before I ever get to reach that point where the train is. The train rail, of course. So let's light that up. Oh, there we go. Really? Alright, let's see about that. Excuse me? Okay. Okay. So. I think what I want to work on next is this, because I've already cleared a lot of this excess amount of like blocks on the other side, and I've like limited it to here because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. I might tear it down because there's a lake nearby that I will have to repair soon. Well, maybe later. Now you might be asking, how long have I been working on this heart? Well, I kind of had the idea of like making this heart into a house for quite a while now, for probably like a few months, but I never really knew how expansive I would get or how carried away I would get. And Erin does not know about this yet, but kind of decided to keep it a secret, but she'll be rather shocked. Or more likely overwhelmed by the magnitude of this heart. I imagine someone has already made a bigger heart than I have, but I'm pretty proud of this, though. Eventually, I'll probably have to replace it all with pink concrete so that it wouldn't have to catch fire. Though whether or not that will protect against blast from creeper is kind of unlikely. And you're going to watch me clear this, because I say I can. And this will go by pretty fast. And you may think it's like getting nighttime out, but it's just like rain. And the rain does not do any damage to the wool, even though I think it would get dampened in real life. But in here, Minecraft, it doesn't matter. It values diamonds more than gold. Though I wonder if a diamond sword in real life is like more durable than a golden sword. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so I don't know how often I'm going to stream Minecraft on YouTube, because I did try to stream Minecraft on Twitch, and I haven't really gotten anywhere much yet, though. Some people say they had success streaming this on YouTube. Though this is only like the third time streaming on YouTube. The first 2 times I did it was with Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 1, because I was celebrating the upcoming release for the Resident Evil 2 remake, which is a great game, which I recommend you getting. And if you have a very well built PC, it is available on Steam for sale, probably like at $30. I mean, I first picked it up on the PlayStation 4, but then when I got my custom PC build, I got it for Resident Evil 2 remake on the PC, and that was on sale for like $18 or $20. And yes, I did play through Resident Evil 3 remake, and I enjoyed it, but there's just like too much a lot of cut content that I kind of really can't justify paying full price, so I'd recommend waiting for it to go on sale. It's not a bad game, though. I'm just hoping if they do remake Code Veronica, they won't give it that same approach. Though I think if they were planning on doing a Code Veronica remake, it will not be anytime soon, given this pandemic. Which gives me enough time to make a video of what I would expect in a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Though I'll save my thoughts on that for another time. Right now, I want to clear this out. It's like always like looking at these kind of obstructions. I think it would take forever, but yeah, if you were doing a survival mode, but I prefer doing this in creative mode because, well, let's be honest, I built this whole damn heart in creative mode anyways, so I might as well just reorganize a lot of things in creative mode. So don't be surprised if I get distracted to do other things and get away from what I'm doing right now. And I'm sorry for sniffling because I don't have a ventilator and I don't know, my nose might be a bit congested, but I'm not sure. All I know is I have some sort of like gash in my left nostril that's causing it to like hurt whenever I stretch it. And I would probably see my doctor about that, but all their efforts are focused on people that have the COVID-19. I mean, I can't even go and see a therapist, for God's sakes. Not until I hear otherwise. Alright, so, yeah, all that's cleared out. Look at that. Yay! So now we clear this behemoth out. Starting with the dirt. I mean, sometimes I would, like, at first I would clear the bottom first, just to get a good idea of what's under it, and if there's, like, any, stuff to, like, mine, I would just go into survival mode and just get the stuff real quick. And I could go get in a creative mode, like I would with, emeralds if I see a merchant, but, meh. And I have been streaming recently on Twitch. I've been mainly doing Halo Online multiplayer because I do have the Master Chief Collection on the PC. And I'm currently trying to get through Legendary mode on... oh, it's nighttime. What the... Oh. I need a new keyboard. I'm currently trying to get through a Legendary mode on Combat Evolved. Because I already beat Halo Reach on Legendary, and it was not fun, but I got through it just so that I can say I got through it. And I have proof. Because back in the day when the original Halo came out, not a lot of people will know if you'd whether or not you beat it on Legendary unless you had friends over or if you had like some sort of video recorder or something, because at the time Halo Combat Evolved came out in like 2001, 2002. Yeah, I think it was 2001. YouTube did not exist. And there was no such thing as streaming. I remember the old days. I remember the 90s. I can tell you some tales. Well, not from like global events, but what I've experienced growing up as a kid. Even though I was born in 92. Because it's amazing what you remember. So I'm just gonna clear this all this out. And then I'm gonna work on getting all the grass here. I don't know. Should I turn the music off in here? Because I kind of like it. It's not annoying or distracting. Though sometimes when I'm in the heap of like doing stuff like this, I accidentally hit a button on the keyboard that turns on the annoying narrator, which I didn't even know was a thing on this game. But the narrator literally narrates everything you do. Even going to the menu, everything you hover over, that guy will talk non-stop. It's kind of like that narrator from like the Phoenix games on the PlayStation 2, where if you go over that icon, he'll say "back to menu" over and over and over again. The reason I know about this is because I've seen Kadikarus review them, and I actually enjoy his channel, and I'm extremely jealous of his editing skills. All right, so we cleared that out. Let me check, see what's going on. There was a message from Alec that said, message retracted. So I'm not sure what that's about. But welcome, Alex. I'm not sure what the redacted, message is about. So I'm gonna go into, actually... No, I'm gonna put some stuff away first. And there's those camels that I found from when they were deserted by their merchant. Well, I could say deserted, but... Oh yeah, the orange dye. And I have been labeling these chests, because that's what I really need to do. What am I... Can I put this away? No. I can put it up here. Yeah, that music is getting kind of loud. Let me, yeah. I guess that'll do for now. Let's put this, dye away. Because I did buy that from the merchant with, money that I got somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's a block of emerald I was using for the back of the heart. Oh, yeah, I still have the... And it stopped raining. Good. Hee-haw. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have a donkey. Go figure. Nothing, 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 nothing. I will redecorate this house eventually. I will overhaul all this, stone, blocks. So let me, put this away. Oh, yeah, the mossy, cobblestone, which I have, its own, chest for. Not this. This. Oh, I can't remember if mushroom is a food. I think it's an ingredient or something. Yeah, it goes in there. Yeah. I will do something about this eventually. Oh, yeah. Oh, you might be wondering what this tall thing is. Well... Half of this was created in survival mode, and the other half was created in creative mode. I don't know when I decided to go in creative mode. I imagine it was like more than halfway up, but I wanted to see how tall I could build something before I reached the limit of what I could build. And it might be some sort of like a some sort of like beacon to like find your way back here or something. But as you can see, the limit is 256 blocks. And if I look in a particular angle, I can see a horizon. Yeah, look at that. Kind of reminds me of Turok. I remember seeing some sort of like an angle where it changed colors. I know I saw it. I want to go to space, but I could only do it in like a Hexit that I saw Markiplier and his guys do in Drunk Minecraft, which I'm actually kind of sad they don't do anymore. And I can understand because Mark had like a mini stroke that was caused by his drinking, so I can understand him not doing it anymore because of that. Survival mode, just so I can get this stuff here. Oh god, I keep forgetting that there's I need need to watch out for that. So I don't fall. But even if I fell to my death, I am able to keep all my items because of a command I put in. Grab that, thank you. No, okay. Alright, so now I'm going back into creative mode. So I can clear all this out. Don't worry, this will go by kind of fast. Oh, well. Alright, whatever. I'll just clear that out while I'm at it. You might be wondering, why don't I just mine this all in survival? Well, I've got plenty of cobblestone, and I don't need too many of the other minerals right now. Oh god, it's getting dark. I'm so scared. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace all this dirt because the sun won't go into these corners. Kind of reminds me of the one corner of my dad's house where it just never sees sun at all. It just doesn't see sun whatsoever. I might create like some sort of like a, I don't know. I've got ideas what I want to put in the building, but I want Aaron's input as well. And it's getting dark, and it's going to become nighttime. It's not really going to make a difference on this side because you can see how the light changed there and not here. Just clearing all this out. Yeah, you can see how dark this is. Even when it's high noon, it's still pretty dark. So now that I got that out of the way, I'll start by doing this corner just because I want to lay down some torches soon. And I want to watch how I back up because of the hole behind me. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that. Yeah, let's just do this just so I can get it quickly out of the way so I don't have to come back to it for a while. Okay, look at that. And I actually can do some of this kind of like landscaping stuff in real life. Though, is anyone seeking that right now is the question. I mean, I don't mind doing work like that, landscaping, but I don't want that to be my only thing the only thing I do for the rest of my life. I don't know, I just kind of don't want to live a normal life, though. Eventually I want to. I just want to be known of what I enjoy doing. And that's still in the making. You can see this is coming along pretty well. Oh, there we go. And no enemies have spawned here yet. Well, they will. And that should be out of the way. Alright. Oh, there you are. Get back here, you. Get out of here. I'm sure that's not the last time we'll see something like that in this area. You might find something like this boring, but I've found how some people get some enjoyment doing this. And another thing I kind of want to do is build like a replica of the Notre Dame Cathedral. You know, before the cathedral caught fire. Oh, I heard a spider. Oh, you look scary. Wow, you look especially scary in the dark. Jeez, I'm starting to get the chills. Alright, just put some of these torches down so we won't get distracted by them too much. I always get carried away of putting down torches. And whenever I saw someone like a Chill Chaos like play Minecraft or as he dubs it, Derpcraft, I kind of get real annoyed of how little torches he puts down in caves. It's like he's deliberately leading his friends to die in those caves by any enemies, which wouldn't be surprising. But then again, I haven't really been watching much of his stuff recently, mainly because he censors himself too much, which is really weird because he's not the type of person to censor himself. Not saying I encourage it, but it kind of goes hand in hand with his personality. I mean, if you look at some of his like earlier videos before he started censoring himself, like censoring the F word, like fuck or anything like that, he has quite a mouth that goes hand in hand with his personality being a YouTuber. And I guess that's because of the paranoid feeling of Let's Players like losing monetization. But if they're making so much... But here's the thing. There's a lot of big YouTubers that drop the F-bomb so much. Even Markiplier drops the F-bomb so much. Yet he still makes a lot of money. Makes monetization and such. So I think they're pretty fine. And plus kids are going to be cussing up a storm anyways when they're the older they get. So what's the point of being kid family friendly if they're going to be repeating our actions? I'm just saying. I'm not saying family friendly is wrong. It's just kind of a psychological thing. So I'll probably get to your comments as soon as I can lay down this strand. So let's see. How are we all doing? To no one watching it, that's a sad thing. But at least this will be archived. Well, at least I hope it will. Let me just kind of do this. But whether or not I want to censor myself, no. Me being an English major with a concentration in journalism. Oh, I didn't notice this. Having a concentration in journalism and professional writing, I decided to not censor myself because it would kind of be like censoring the news that's actually factual in just favor of cherry picking other stuff. It's like John Oliver said, you can't do that. That's religion. You can't treat the news like as though it's religion or anything like that, but I really don't want to get too deep into that conversation. Otherwise, a bunch of conservatives are going to come after me. Or whatever. You know what? I don't care. Oh, alright, so let me get this. How do I keep making these holes? You know, I'll get to those in a bit. Or eventually. I'll probably have to do more promoting for this kind of streaming, really, because I've been lacking on that a lot recently. Hell, I can't even gather the strength to do my own, like, custom thumbnails, mainly because Adobe wants extra money out of me. And I need someone to install the uTorrent for me. Because I'm not an expert when it comes to installing complicated stuff. Even when I follow a tutorial, it's still, yeah, kind of hard to follow. And maybe, just maybe, that might be my ADHD talking, but I've gone through a lot of complicated situations and issues and thought processes, and even with my ADHD. What the? Again, maybe I just might be a little bit lazy. It's like that quote from Office Space that Ron Livingston's character said. You see, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. I just don't care. So I'm saying that might be a lack of motivation. Yeah, we're getting there. And I might need a new keyboard because I don't want to use a standard keyboard for this. I want to use like one of those that keypad that is... Oh! Skeleton! You're not Jack Skellington. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. And there's a Zomzoms, or whatever they call it. I don't like really using those like kiddie words really. Where it's like Zomzoms or Jabba Jabba. It's almost like they're talking out of something from the Flintstones. Which I'm not really a huge fan. I'm not really a big fan of because I don't know. I just don't really like the jokes in it really. And I didn't think the live action movie with John Goodman was that bad. It just these days it just really doesn't really have the same appeal to me that it did 20 years ago. It's just lost that charm, really. I guess that comes with me being older. The older I get, the more, like, intelligent stuff I want. And so I try to appeal to the greatest common factor and never stoop so low to the lowest common denominator. And yes, I made a math reference, so what? But I accept you no matter what, unless, but I just don't accept racism and bigotry. You can take that on to the 4chans where they'll be eventually shut down one way or another. Oh, now it's getting really dark here. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna fall. I'm probably just gonna cover this up, so. Though if I do see it underground, I might make another layer for it so that people, if someone did try to dig under, they think twice. Come on. So how is everyone doing? By everyone, that probably means myself, because no one else is watching. Dad, no one's watching me. Well, I'm sorry, honey. I'm trying to do as best I can. That sounds like Veruca. Oh, here we go. Come on, get out of here. I'm working here. I know it's dark. I will come up with a solution for this darkness eventually. Oh my god, there's more skeletons appearing behind my back. Okay, now I can try to do this. Wait, is there a hole behind me? No. Well, I'll probably mine for that coal when I reshift. Alright. And if you're watching this after I've streamed this, welcome. I can see the future. I know you. It's like, unlike that woman that I bought the Philips CDI games from, including Link: The Faces of Evil. Though I wish her husband had the other 2 Zelda games as well. The guy's name is Frank, and oh, creeper. I need to tell this story, so get out of here. Because recently I came upon like listings on like Facebook Marketplace because I always like to get a good deal, and I found a woman that was selling Philips CDI games for $10 each, and one of them I found was Link: The Faces of Evil, and that goes for a lot of money. And I thought $10. No, that's not true because they probably put that to say that the actual price is this much money, but nope, $10 each. And when I went to pick it up in Andover, instead of like seeing the lady, I encountered her husband, Frank, who was actually involved with the development of the Philips CDI system itself. He was he worked at Philips in the late 80s and the early 90s in the main headquarters in Netherlands and the headquarters in Austria. And he told me how much he enjoyed it. Now, a lot of people will hate the Philips CDI, mainly because of the angry video game nerd. But they never really hear much. They never really like to hear from those that actually developed the system itself, because. And he tells us an extraordinary, like a really good story that one of these days, once this pandemic diminishes, I would love to go to a game convention and set up some sort of a panel to talk about the CDI. I want to bring him in to interview him so that a lot of people can ask him questions and such, and probably bring in other people that are involved with the CDI as well. And I asked him if he did have Philips CDI himself, because I would expect if you're working at Philips at that time, especially developing the system itself, that you would get one for free. He did, but it stopped working years ago. And recently, I think it was about a week or 2 ago, I actually went back to his place and I saw his wife, like, because they said they were about to like move out. And I offered her $20 for the rest of the CDI game since no one else came around to inquire about it. I imagine they didn't because I picked up that Zelda game for $10, and she agreed to the $20. And when I picked it up, this was when about a week or 2 after social distancing started. And this lady must be a psychic or something, because she kept saying to me, "You will find a Philips CDI." And such, because I said initially I was going to go and pick up the rest of the games once I found a CDI that is working or that I could easily fix up. And I've had a couple of opportunities to do that, but I've always like been too late. And the thing is, I have way more than enough money to get a Philips CDI, but I need to save that up for other things in life, like bills. Yes, bills. They still charge you bills in this hour of need. And I thought the tax returns would be good enough, but nope. Alright, let me get all this coal first. Alright. Oh no, someone's calling my name. It's one of my sister's god kids. Alright, so let me get this back to... Yeah, just don't pay much attention to the sound in the background. What the... Yeah, I definitely need a new keyboard. And I'm amazed how much new keyboards are these days. Like, back in my day, they would cost like probably less than $50, but now it's like $100, $200. Alright, so how are we doing on this stream? How is everyone doing? Message retracted by Alex. Like, I still don't understand what that message was about. I'm kind of curious what that message was. Maybe it was some sort of spam, I assume. Yeah, hopefully I can find a working, damn, that sound. Hopefully I can find a working Philips CDI, because I'm actually curious to pick up one, regardless of what the nerd says. And you gotta keep in mind, for those of you that worship the Angry Video Game Nerd religiously, like as though a Patriots player would worship the Patriots religiously, you have to understand, the Angry Video Game Nerd is a fictional character, alright? He wasn't created to bring upon technical facts about it and such. Like, he's just there to show you the anger and frustration of going through some games. It's like, and he didn't review all the games. It's not like he reviewed all the games on the CDI. He only reviewed the main ones that would get the views, that would get the attention, which was Hotel Mario and the Zelda games. Now, admittingly, I haven't even played through any of those Zelda games yet on the CDI. Mainly because I don't have a CDI to try it out to see how bad it is. So, until I pick up a CDI, can't really take much at his word. He is entertaining at times, but... Alright, so... And it's raining again. Oh, what joy. Yeah, we're almost done here. Let me just collect... Do I have enough space for... Actually, let's get rid of these spider eyeballs. So I can collect this, So I can collect this iron. I don't know why I keep getting delayed whenever... hold on.
What's wrong?
Nothing wrong. Go back downstairs, okay?
What's wrong is table.
Alright, back to this. Sorry about that. I had to tell the kid I was busy right now. I don't have kids myself yet. Well, I don't know why I'm saying yet, because I'm not even married. Though I will one of these days. I will pop that question to her. But just not in this hour need. In fact. Oh my god. Alright. So I'm getting way too distracted. That torch out of the way. I'm just glad no one's here gonna judge me because I'm not gonna stop my stream just to spend time to play with a kid. It's like, look, I didn't sign up for that, alright? My sister made that decision to take care of the god kids because of circumstances I will not mention, which in many ways have changed the attitudes within my family, which I don't like. Look, taking care of someone else's kids is fine. Just don't have your siblings, just don't actively get your siblings involved with it when they have to do it against their will, alright? If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. Just stop pounding at them about it. It's not right, and it never will be right. I'm not saying taking care of kids is wrong. I'm just saying don't ignorantly get other people to help you out when you can pretty much do it yourself. But I digress. Okay. Oh yeah, the audio's on. Well. Okay, so getting back to the task at hand. Yay! See, we got a lot of this crud out of here. I gotta light this up, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this area, as well as the other side. Eventually. Oh yeah, I haven't even done this yet. I don't know why I'm saying it's a job well done. So I still need to clear this out. Yeah, you can't just like take people away from the lives they want to live just to take care of kids that aren't really your blood. You can act like they're your blood, but if your siblings don't want to get involved, then don't harass them to do your bidding. I'm just saying. Alright, so I'm going to lay this down. Because no one is happy when you force someone to do something against their bidding. Against their will. I mean, I know I sound like a bit of a dick by bringing that up, by saying that, but I'm just telling you how it is. I don't want to take away important things from my life just to look after kids every now and then. It's just not happening. I'm not a babysitter. If I want to look after kids, I'd have kids of my own. Or adopt kids of my own. When I'm ready. Oh, get this out of the way. And it's dark again. Turn it to day. Even though this side needs work. Is it raining? Oh yeah, still raining. Alright. Let's stop raining, please. Oh no! Okay. Oh, what am I doing? This out of the way, and yeah, we're covering this up because I have an entrance way for that, like at least 2 to 3 entrance ways for this pathway here, which I'll probably redesign eventually. But I don't want to get too distracted with what I'm doing right now. No, oh god, okay. Good, okay. Now we're done with this side. Well, for now, until I decide what I want to do with this. I might have to put some more TNT into this. No monsters will be safe here. Now ignore whatever background noise you hear. That's nothing to be concerned with. I'm concerned, if lightning will strike this heart, will it catch fire? Common sense tells me yes, but I haven't seen that happen yet. At least not in this circumstances. I'm just trying to figure out how much I want to put into this. Like, what ideas would I put in? I want to put in some sort of I want to kind of pimp this out or something. Like, not in the terms of pimp my ride, but or extreme house makeover or extreme house makeover. Like, move that bus. All right, I'm just gonna put some torches here because so. Hey, Gary. Hey, Gary, man, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it. Doing all what I can, given our time of need. And because I have more time, since the situation at my work is kind of complicated. Because now, instead of doing resets at stores during the daytime, we're supposed to assist them doing daily stuff. And I've been, for the most part, stocking new stuff at Shaw's, and that's changed because now they want to get back into resets. However, I'd have to adjust my sleep clock and go into night shifts or graveyard shifts, which I really can't do. I'm sorry. I can make some compromises, but I will not make a compromise that will affect my my sleep clock. I'm sorry. I can't do that. There are things I never compromise on. Love is one of those things, and like one of the few things I never compromise on is love, sleep, maybe food, but I can be pretty selfish when it comes to food. In fact, that's the only thing I'm selfish with is food. Or at least that's what I've been told. But other than that, I am not a selfish person in any regards. Unless you might be from a different country, but then you're just talking from your rear. But anyways, let me see if I can make some sort of... God, I need more people to join me on this server to help me improve a lot of things and add to a lot of things. And yes, I will give credit where credit is due. I just need help. I don't know if I can do this on my own because that will take me my entire life, I suppose. Halo Flight is live, huh? I've been invited? Alright, so I'm going to end it at this here for now because I've been invited to the Halo Waypoint. But I will get back into this weekend. So thank you for joining me, and I will catch you all later. If I could stop this stream. Oh yeah, OBS.